Hey guys, Prince of Macedon all the way out here on the Space Coast. I'm at Kennedy Space Center. I haven't been here since I was a kid, but I wanted to come out here to see the Mars Rover Navigator vehicle, which is basically a movie car that hasn't been seen in a movie. We're going to check that out. Also, we're going to check out that bus tour. I paid a little extra so I can do the bus tour that lets you take photos at the particular spots. So let's go inside and check this place out. There's quite a few things I want to do today. I'm definitely not going to do everything. I'll come back and do the other things on another day. But yeah, I definitely have some highlights like this one, the Mars Rover Vehicle Navigator. I want to check that one out. And then walk around, check out some merchandise. I'm curious about this rocket that's laying on its side here. It is the USA. I'm not sure what it is. We're not sitting upright. We're sitting downright. Downright, interestingly. I know a lot of you really basic people can't live without Starbucks. Guess what? The Starbucks. All right, guys, we're at the Mars Rover exhibit, basically. And this is the biggest reason why I came here, is to see this vehicle here. See this? This thing is about 13 feet wide, and the height, it's about 10.5 feet tall. I'm not the best reference point because I'm pretty short. But yeah, it's got 6 wheels, as you can see. And looking at the front for now, we got a cool lighting system on top up there. If you look inside, you can see the cockpit. And this holds 4 people. And in the front, we have like a camera or a sensor, I'm not really sure. And let's look down here. I'm not really sure what's to see down here, but you can see the suspension arm on this Mars Rover vehicle. Now, you see those wheels? Let's walk around here. See the wheels on this thing. So yeah, this is designed, or at least inspired, to be on the surface of Mars. So the idea behind these wheels being open is that the terrain of Mars is going to be kind of sandy. So when this is going through the terrain of Mars, the sand will just go right through the wheels. This vehicle won't get bogged down in the sand. So yeah, it's got a cruise speed of 2 to 4 miles per hour, so it's not very fast. Max speed of 5 to 6 miles per hour. So yeah, it's designed to cruise the surface of Mars, not to set records on the surface of Mars. But I would imagine driving on the surface of Mars is some kind of record. The weight is 5,500 pounds. I think a lot of that has to do with the mobile lab in the back. If you look in the pictures here, you can see what the mobile lab includes. So while they're exploring the surface of Mars, they can do some research on the specimens they're collecting, or just whatever they're trying to do. But let's look at the side of this thing and behind it. This is the farthest I can go behind it because there's a wall right here. It says Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex. And yeah, it's got 6 wheels on it. But yeah, this is on loan from the Parker brothers. The Parker brothers are actually associated with movies. They design movie vehicles. They designed the motorcycles on the latest Tron movie. So this vehicle, it wasn't designed by NASA. It was designed by the Parker brothers, I guess in collaboration with NASA. And the idea behind this vehicle isn't necessarily to actually drive on the surface of Mars. It's to inspire the imagination. When I look at this, I think, man, this thing could definitely go on Mars. I'm not really sure about the science behind it, but it looks like it can. But who knows what kind of imagination can be sparked from just looking at this vehicle. And for me, this is basically a movie vehicle that hasn't been used in a movie. It's just a cool freaking looking vehicle. That's why I came all this way just to see this. But since we're here, we are gonna do some other things. I definitely wanna do this bus tour here. But I have the add-on, which is $25 extra. So I have a scheduled bus tour at 10 a.m. and that is called the Kennedy Space Center Explore Tour, where the bus will actually stop at certain locations and lets you take pictures outside. If you do the regular bus tour that you don't pay for, it does not stop. So that's why I did the Explore Tour. I highly recommend looking it up if you want to take pictures on that tour. This will be our tour bus here. Got that nice black aggressive color. There you go. I'm gonna sit here. Hopefully it's a good seat.
The tour is going to be about 2 hours long. We will be getting off the bus 3 times. We will be making stops and we will be getting off the bus. From the left of that white building, all the way across the front, all the way down to this side over here, just to the right of that big white building, that is all Cape Canaveral Space Force base. Now, this is military. That is Launch Complex 40. That's where SpaceX launches the majority of their Falcon 9 rockets. We got something going on ahead of us. There's always something going on out here, folks. Okay, we're going to be stopped. Okay, this is our first stop. This is going to be here in the media center. All right. And they're moving some good, eh? Get you off the bus and get you some pictures. So this is our first stop. We're going to be getting off the bus. All right. When Harry stops.
All right, guys, here's our first stop. Check it out, guys. Right behind me is the vehicle assembly building. It's the largest single-story building ever, and that flag is the largest hand-painted U.S. flag in the world, and it's quite breathtaking to see it up close. Yeah, so that's why I did this Kennedy Space Center Explore Tour, because it does stop at 3 places, and this is one of them right here. And you see right there, it's called Artemis, because we heard she was the twin sister of Apollo, who the program first brought people to the moon, so now they want to use the name Artemis to mirror Apollo's moon missions. So we're gonna get back on the bus and then do a few more stops.
Facility. They asked NASA, hey, can you leave the tower? We'll just modify it a little bit in order to accommodate the Falcon rocket. So that's what they did. That well, SpaceX doesn't even bother cleaning them anymore. We're going to shoot them back up there again. Why bother? They're just going to get dirty again. So SpaceX doesn't even clean them. That's why it looks dirty. And I don't know what the payload is on top of that. They will be building, assembles their rockets right here by the pad. The one out to the left side of the building, that gives you a good view of the mobile launch platform there, ladies and gentlemen, and the launch tower.
Hey guys, we're at our second stop on the bus tour, and we can see 2 viewing areas. We can see Launch Pad 39B, which is over there. And then on the other side, we have Launch Pad 39A, which is right over there. And then out there, you can see a nice, pretty view.
You see how big that building is?
Yeah, it's huge. See that building down there? We were just there. That's the vehicle assembly building. But yeah, I think we're starting to load up. And we're gonna go that way. The cop told us to go the other way. I wonder how that affects our tour. Check it out, guys. Oversized load.
Yep, here it comes. Okay, yeah, okay, you can do. Okay, we're talking a couple of minutes. All right, here comes that SpaceX booster. We're gonna get up close and personal on this one. Yes, you can get up, take pictures, folks. And as soon as they go by, we're gonna be going right by 39A right here.
There you go.
Here he comes. This is pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
And I live here. This is pretty cool.
Look at this. Look at that timing on our tour. I'm so glad I picked a 10 a.m. tour.
Well, the way they're going, they're taking this rocket all the way down to the Cape, down to LC-40.
Oh my God, so cool.
Yeah, this one's flown before. Everybody see the dirt and everything else? They don't even bother cleaning them anymore.
That's insane.
With NASA, the logo up there, the white thing on the end, I believe that is the satellite that they're launching on October the 7th from Pad 40 on the Cape. It's called the HERA mission, H-E-R-A. It's a project that's been developed by the European Space Agency in conjunction with NASA. And what it's going to do is it's going to measure various aspects of a potential asteroid impact on Earth.
Armageddon.
So it'll be developing that kind of information.
Okay, so this is the actual hangar where they're going to be putting all of that together.
That's so cool, guys.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Coming up on the left-hand side, Everybody wave nice to the SpaceX employee. Anybody out here? Yeah, everybody wave nice. Hi, guys. All the SpaceX guys. Good to see you. Now.
All right, guys, we're at our third stop. We are next to the VAB building, but they took us over here. But we're gonna look at 3 items here. We got this M113 armored escape vehicle, and then we got this walkway used by astronauts. Hear that clanky sound? So cool. People are still admiring the VAB, even though we made a dedicated stop there earlier. So we're gonna walk past this area. Oh, look at this. We got some things on display. And then we got this piece over there. We're gonna walk and get a little closer to it. Again, this is the 3rd and final stop for this Explore Tour. Look at this. Isn't that neat? That is so cool, guys. And we got the VAB in the background.
All right, there's transporter number 2 right there. That has been reconditioned over the years, and that is one that we are.
All right, guys, our tour is concluded, and they are dumping us. Thanks a lot. They're dumping us at the Apollo Saturn V building. In order to get back to the main campus, you have to get on one of these buses, and they'll take you back. We're going to go through those silver doors right there.
We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon.
Please watch your step and use the handrails on the stairs.
Look at that big camera up
Continue
there.
moving forward in order to make room for the guests entering behind you. Must leave during the presentation.
This is so cool, guys.
Please exit through the doors on your right.
I think I went too far.
Thank you.
I could probably get more in the middle.
This is not a mock-up. These are the very consoles we sat at when men first took off to fly to the moon.
And it dumps you right here, guys. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Holy cow, this is huge. I kind of like this angle, so I can see the very back of the rocket, but the length is outrageously far from here. But this is a good angle where you can see this, you see part of the command module. But man, it is just breathtaking to see it that close. All right, guys, I lied. Remember when I said it looked better from the back? Actually, from the front, it looks a little bit cooler having this angle of the rocket. Let's look at the inside of this command module. Oh, that's cool. Very claustrophobic. Oh, this is sick. We're gonna do this little photo op. Looks like we got some astronaut jumpsuits here. Oh, we gotta do this. Look, guys, I'm gonna become an astronaut. All right, to the moon.
Hey.
3, 2, 1. Fantastic crew. Now, guys, I feel like a spaceman. So I really liked this photo op. This one's located inside the Apollo Saturn V Center. And it was cool, you know, wearing that fake spacesuit and then getting to wave at the camera and getting this quick video of you in the uniform. And then he also took some still images too, which is really cool. Guys, you see this vehicle behind me? This is an Astrovan, and this was featured in 2 different movies. First movie was First Man, about Neil Armstrong going to the moon. The second movie was a more recent one, 2024, Fly Me to the Moon, with Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. So I heard somewhere that this vehicle didn't actually run because there's no engine inside, so they had to pull it with ropes in Fly Me to the Moon. But you can actually see the inside of it here. Very, very spacious. Oh, and that's it. Right here is the Apollo 14 space capsule. That was used in 1971. All right, we got some different spacesuits. That's one worn by Alan Shepard. Then we got these really cool looking suits. I'm not sure what they are. I'm kind of just running through here because I'm kind of starving. I came also for this. It's called Touch the Moon. You can actually touch a lunar sample here. Oh, look at that. It doesn't feel any different than anything else. We're gonna leave the Saturn V Apollo area. We're gonna pass through the gift shop, and this is how you get back to the bus. The bus will take you back to the main campus. Here's our bus. Time for a lunch break. After the lunch break, we're gonna go see the Atlantis exhibit. But I'm really hungry. It's already 1:30. It is time to eat. Guys, such a space age we're living in, where we order from these space kiosks. But look at this. It's like living with the land. Oh, I just believe my space burger is being prepared. Look at all those fries. All right, guys, we're gonna try this cheeseburger. I put some mustard and ketchup on it. Let's try the burger really quick. So I just got a cheeseburger. It's not the biggest thing in the world, but let's see what it tastes like. Actually, really tasty. Now let's see what the French fry tastes like. It's solid. Little fun fact, guys. John Glenn was the first American astronaut to eat in space. All right, guys, we're gonna end the day at Space Shuttle Atlantis, the exhibit, and then we're gonna check out the merchandise. This is the actual Space Shuttle Atlantis. And I think the big selling point is that the cargo section is actually exposed. It's open. You can actually see what's inside there. Hey guys, we're gonna go inside this space thing, and okay, I'm trying to think the best way to do this. I'm gonna do a little squat and try to get in. I'm gonna slide here. Whoa!
That's horrible.
There's some traffic here. Okay, I'd rather have no gravity here and just kind of float through here. Doing this crawl is really awkward. Oh, this is scary. This tube is invisible. It's transparent. Oh man. I don't like this, guys. Imagine it just fell. Now that I say that, I'm kind of scaring myself. I just want to get off this thing. Okay, that's freaky. I do not like that transparent tube. All right, you guys see that transparent tube up there? That's where I just was. That was really scary, guys. So they do actually have a ride here, and this will simulate what it's like to get a shuttle launch, but I get motion sickness, so I cannot do that. All right, guys, we're gonna end my day here at the world's largest NASA merchandise store. So let's see how big it is. Is it gonna blow my mind? Yeah, it's pretty big. I can safely say I've never seen a NASA store bigger than this. Let me show you one piece of merchandise. I probably shouldn't get it though. It's $140, but that's sweet. Look at that. Got the US flag on it. All right, guys, I settled with this. It's a $40 t-shirt. It says Kennedy Space Center. I like the red stitching pattern. I added some freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches to this. Oh, that's cool. Oh, right to the toy section. That's exactly what I was looking for. Oh, we got the Saturn V rocket right here. Oh, this is cool. Look at that. Well, let's look at the store first before I start buying stuff. So yeah, we're on the second level. There's some really cool stuff here. We can take this little walkway, go right across. Hey, you know what? Let's end my review here. And Kennedy Space Center. I haven't been here since I was a kid. I feel like Kennedy Space Center gets so neglected when you start looking at the other theme parks, like Disney, SeaWorld, Universal, because this is so much. It's so away from Central Florida. It's on the Space Coast, but it's actually really cool. This reminds me of the old days of Epcot, where it was more about learning. Learning about space, technology, all that good stuff. And there's a lot to do here. I did not do everything. I skipped that ride, which I know that's a huge experience here. I was afraid I'd get motion sick and that I wouldn't be able to drive home for a bit. But yeah, there's that. I skipped a lot of things. I just wanted to do the highlights. Like I wanted to take pictures of the Atlantis. I wanted to see the big rocket in the Saturn V Apollo complex. I wanted to take some pictures by the VAB. That's a vehicle assembly building. And I wanted to see the Mars Rover Navigator vehicle. Like those are the things I wanted to see. And then I was gonna call it quits. Oh, and try the food too, because I love theme park food. because I do have, I got stuff to do today. So this is not supposed to be an all day thing, but the park hours are what, 9 a.m. until what, 5 p.m. So you can make a whole day out of this. You could also get an annual pass if you want to keep coming here, because today we saw something that the tour guide himself didn't even see that much. We saw the freaking the Falcon 9 rocket, and he was so excited, and that was contagious because we knew we were seeing something that was kind of rare. So seeing that was cool. So this is the actual functioning space area. So knowing that, like, I feel like being a pass holder would be rewarding, because you never know what you're going to see on that bus tour. But yeah, just seeing all this is really cool. Just embracing all this space. All the space in the store. There's a lot of space in the store. Okay, so I'm going to put this video away, and I'm going to shop for some merchandise. This is kind of an intimate moment for me. You guys do not need to see this. Sorry guys, I said the video was over, but let's try this space ice cream sandwich. I got vanilla flavor. I've had space ice cream in the past, so I won't be too shocked by this, but here's the wrapping. It looks like one of those frozen ones, right? It's really dry. It's almost like it's fake, but let's bite into it. It's really good, really dry, and it's crunchy, but once you put it in your mouth, it melts.
Is it wet?
This is really good. I can't think of what it tastes like. But yeah, once you bite into it, it will melt in your mouth. It is so good. It is so good. You taste the vanilla, you taste the chocolate. Yummy. Okay, that's it. Video's over.